are the key contributions of the Institute to the economy in the last 30 years?
Wow. The last 30 years have been great for the Institute, notwithstanding the challenges that the Institute has faced over the past 30 years. The Institute, I can boldly tell you, has contributed significantly to the nation's economy. Number one, the Institute was set up, was given a charter set up by the Stockbrokers as Nigerian Institute of Stockbrokers, and thereafter obtained a charter from the federal government of Nigeria as the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers by Act 105 of 1992, with the mandate of determining the knowledge and skills required by securities and investment professionals in the Nigerian capital market space. So that mandate given unto us to determine the skills has enabled us to provide certification and training for the teeming numbers of professionals in the security and investment space for Nigeria. So over the past 30 years, I can summarize and say that we have had 30 years of impeccable professionalism in the Nigerian capital market by the operators. We have had 30 years of providing professionals for the Nigerian capital market space with their certification, and we've had 30 years of providing managers of this economy, because our members, they are settled in various diverse levels of responsibilities. We have members practicing this securities and investment business in Nigeria and enabling investors to be able to participate in the market, to be investors, and then thereafter earning their returns in the market. So we have assisted in wealth creation for the investors in Nigerian capital market. Investors cut across individual, corporate, and even government. Okay? Government has been able to, through the instrumentality of the capital market and the security and investment professionals that we provide, they have been able to raise funding for government developmental projects. And we have our members in various levels. We have some in the governance. We have members as state governors. We have members as senators, members of House of Representatives and legislators, making laws for the country. We have members sitting across various levels of the economy as operators in the economy, investment managers, portfolio managers, securities traders, securities issuers, securities dealers, all across. So our members are doing quite a lot for the economy of Nigeria.
All right, so speaking of investment investors, now what are there policy measures that the government should put in place to attract investors into the market?
Well, the government, by the policy measures, government is supposed to provide the enabling environment for the economy, for investors to come, for investors to thrive, and then for investors to have the confidence of putting funds in the market. So the government has a lot to do in terms of the utilization of the monetary and fiscal policies that will attract investors into the capital market. So government, we are looking up to government for doing the right thing, for putting the right policies in place to engender confidence in the capital market, and for investors to keep on bringing their resources for investment that will lead into wealth creation for them.
All right, so I know you noted something about certification earlier, but what effort is the Institute making to ensure the recognition of its certification?
How? The Institute has a mandate from the federal government of Nigeria, and it's a sole mandate in the country. There is no other institute for the capital market in Nigeria. So the capital market is one part of the financial markets. You have the money markets, you have the capital market. So this capital market space where long-term funds are raised, this is where we have the terrain. This is our terrain for the Institute, and the certification is one, and it is known. We have over 3,000 certified securities and investment professionals operating in the country. So nobody can dispute, discountenance their qualifications. That is a qualification in Nigeria, and you must pass through the Institute. Even if you are coming from abroad, you must come and take the Institute exams and then be certified to practice in Nigeria. That is the mandate.
Wow, okay. Thank you, sir. Lastly, before I let you go, what's the key message of the Institute at 30?
Well, the key message is that the future is bright. There is prospect there. The capital market, if we have to quantify it, it's only been utilized, let's say 25% of its capacity. There is a lot for the capital market to do for the country if we are given the opportunity to be able to advise the government, to be able to let them know the ways they will go, and then for the government to give us listening ears. That is the most important thing. We are never short of availing ideas to the government. When we do conferences, when we go on visitation, on advocacy, we give the relevant advices onto the various levels of government. But the key thing is government to listen, give us the listening ears, and implement what we have proposed to them. And then they will see a new Nigeria for the capital market.
All right, thank you so much, Mr.